Okay, so we're gonna do a Draygon tutorial real quick. I've had a couple people asking me about this. This is a Draygon tutorial for RBO specifically. So first off, this is gonna change depending on how much health you come in here with. But you want to destroy the turrets and then grapple onto this one on the left side here as quickly as you can. You want your reserves to activate before Draygon actually comes into the room. And then you want to jump down so that you don't get hit. I have an audio cue right here to tell whether or not I should be using the power bomb for the crystal flash. But after a few swoops, that gets harder to tell. More or less, you just want to use a power bomb once you're sure that Draygon isn't going to be swooping past you again. And I'll break down all of these pieces here in just a minute. That was actually a really good representation of something that I was worried about demonstrating. So, if you go back and check that portion of the video, you'll see that I didn't get gooped until Draygon was like almost on top of me already. You won't get grabbed until your hitbox connects with a very specific part of Draygon's hitbox, and so you can actually avoid getting grabbed for quite a while. I thought I was going to get grabbed there, but I was able to get in position and grapple onto the turret relatively quickly there. So, okay, so let me see if I can demonstrate. So I use an audio cue, and I will try and explain that. I don't know if Draygon's going to swoop at the right time or not, but so again, you want to get your health down. Okay, so it goes do 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 do. That's where I would lay the power bomb if Draygon was not yet on screen. If Draygon is on screen at that point, you do not want to lay the power bomb for the crystal flash, because if Draygon decides to swoop again instead of booping like what just happened, you'll die. So again, right here, oops, that was bad. See, if Draygon was going to swoop at that point, she already would have. So, all right, now for this part. So you want to get over to the opposite side of where Draygon is going as quickly as possible to account for the swoops. You end up with a right side swoop. You want to position over next to this wall. Or right side goop, sorry. You want to hug the wall as close as possible, and then you want to be holding L here. Then you jump into position so that you get gooped. Once you get gooped, Draygon will rush you and grab you. You want to try and get grabbed right around here on this side. And then as soon as Draygon grabs you, you use the grapple. Now, another thing to keep in mind is you want to let go of L when you're in position so that the flash suit activates. That's how that works. So you hold L, you jump, you let go of L, and the flash suit will activate there. Okay. Now, let's see if I can get a left side. Okay, so on the left side, you want to position on the edge of this platform right here, and then same thing, except you want to activate when you're in front of this turret right here. And again, you want to do it after getting gooped. The main thing about goop that you want to keep in mind is that you don't want to have your hitbox connect with the top or bottom of the goop, because if that happens, you'll take knockback, which will prevent you from using the Shine Spark. So you want the goop to connect with Samus on the side of the hitbox. See there, I got gooped from the top of that second one. And then on this left side, after you get grabbed, you want to hold R and grapple onto the turret. So that's it. The strategy will change slightly depending on how many times Draygon swoops. Like, you'll need to develop different audio cues for when Draygon is going to swoop onto screen so that you know whether you're safe or not. And you need to, you know, develop your own strategy to deal with swoops before the second goop phase. But again, the main thing is you want to make sure that you are on the side opposite of where Draygon is swooping. So since she's going right, you want to go left. See, now she's gooping again. If she'd swoop back to the left, you would want to go right as quickly as possible. And that's so that you're already in position when the goop phase starts. Because if you are not close enough to being in position when the goop phase starts, then what can happen is Draygon won't rush you. If you get gooped over here for whatever reason, and then she won't grab you. And then you have to wait for another goop phase. So, I think that's it. And I'm sorry if I've missed anything. Feel free to DM me on Discord or come in my Twitch if you have any questions, and we can go over it.